Hey guys, welcome back to Tank Garage. My name is Frank and I will be the man behind the camera. In today's video, guys, we are giving y'all part 3 of the BMW E36 Revival series. Before the video starts, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads from Tank Garage. Alrighty guys, so in the last 2 videos, guys, we had the fan clutch, the fan blade, the thermostat, and the water pump completely out of the vehicle. That was for part 1. Part 2, if you guys haven't seen that one, the link is going to be down in the description below. We put everything back and lost some bolts in the process. So now we are 24 hours later. I went to my local hardware store and found the proper 10mm nuts that go around the water pump. So I have those right here with me in a plastic bag so I don't lose them. Now pretty much all I have to do is replace the fan clutch to the fan blade. I believe I made a mistake. This has to be on top of here and not at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure that out. We have the air box, which is right there. The coolant tube going from the top right of the thermostat to the radiator. We have the plastic piece right here, the pulley, our tools, and the good old E36. So we're gonna get to doing that, guys. Not much work to do today. Everything is pretty much out and back in, so it's a couple of screws to screw back in, fix the serpentine belt, make sure it's properly placed, and then we should get a first startup, guys. So hopefully you all enjoy this video. Alrighty guys, so I've got the little precious right here. We're gonna get up close and personal once again, guys. So this one is on, it would be the bottom. These are not as old and grimy, guys, so it is a tiny little bit more slippery. Oh. Wait, I think I put it upside down. It's getting stuck in my gloves. There's no way this could be upside down, right? It's possible that they are. I made sure to test it, so it should be the same size. Okay, yeah, it's just because that is very, very dirty from the years, the threads, right, guys? So, okay, there it is on there. So what we'll do now is we'll just slightly torque it with the little wrench. Should be right about here. Torque it ever so slightly with this. And now we're gonna grab the bigger one. We're gonna grab this big one right here, connect it to our extension, and tighten it down properly. Can't really get a torque bar in there, guys, so we'll have to use our creativity. So there we go. I'm gonna have to try and hold it steady so it doesn't strip it. Okay, let's check them all. Okay, these ones are nice and tight, so that's for sure. Yeah, these ones are pretty nice and tight. Oh. Uh-oh. I did not like the sound that made. I think. Okay, there we go. Let's just tighten it down properly. Okay, there we go. So now let's get to this bottom one right here. Let me try to find it with my finger first. Okay, right down here. We got it here, guys. Let's keep torquing on it. Whoa. Okay, that should be tight enough. There we go. Okay. The water pump should be there. I don't feel any slack on it, so that's perfect. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna tighten down the thermostat because that wasn't tight in the other episodes. These were just hand tightened on. So let's go ahead and fit the little extension on there. Perfect, that's the right size. Go ahead and torque these down properly. That's one. Number two should be right up here. Okay. And then there should also be one right about here. Okay, that's pretty tight. And then this one I remember was a 13 mil. It has to be tight, guys, but don't like over torque them. That's the last thing I would want to do. Okay, that's pretty tight, enough. All right, so next up you're gonna need the pulley. If I'm not mistaken, there's only one way you could put this on. I don't think you could put it on like so. So it would be like this to align with that. That's what it looks like. Because it wouldn't make sense if it was like this, right guys? It would be upside down. Yeah, and that doesn't even sit tight anyways. So I'll place these right here. We'll go ahead first, I think, is hand tighten two of them. Okay, let's pray to God I don't lose these guys, because these are not what I want to be looking at. Okay. Let's pray that this one goes in good. Okay, looks threaded. Let's do the other top one. I learned from my mistakes, guys, so I put all my bolts on the side now. Up close and personal once again with you guys. It's hard, guys, because there's the fan shroud over there. Oh, I am untightening it. Wait a second. Was I tightening it? I don't even know anymore. Great. Maybe I should. No, I'm not putting that back there. I think I'll just tighten this one all the way till it makes the whole thing sit down. And then I'll probably do the bottom left. I think that would be a smarter way of tightening it. Let's put this one in. Let's start to thread. Why is it not threading? Did I put it upside down? Let's see here. Oh, definitely not. This one's going in. Is it? Okay, yeah, this one's going in. Okay. These two are in. Now I'll just flip it upside down and we'll do the top two. Let's do this. Okay, I got it now, guys. So I guess you just have to thread it and give it that little spin so you can have access to it. It does make the water pump turn, which is good news. Which means I'll have a rotating water pump. And then to torque these down, these look like 10 mils to me. Let's see if I was right. The only thing is that this is gonna turn. So I'm thinking, how could I do this? I think what I'll do is I'll put the fan on, but then I won't have any space to work on. I'm trying to think of a way to torque down these guys without stripping them, or because if I put the fan blade on right now, I'll be able to put my wrench in there and untighten it. But okay, let's give that a go. Let's give that a go. Let's see if I have enough space. So we've got the fan right here. I'll just have to squeeze it from the side over here. Oh, it is gonna be a tight fit in here. Okay, perfect. And then you just wanna spin it this way. Oop, and then it went on. Let's spin it like that. Does it hit somewhere? I feel like it's scraping here. Did I put it wrong? I think I put it wrong, guys. Okay, let's take it back out. I'm pretty sure I put it wrong, yeah. So the way I had it before, guys, was the right way. The way I had it on before was the right way. So this goes up through here, I think. I know there's a way of, but I removed it before. I think it's bent over, yeah, and then under here. Okay, so I found the issue, guys. So this part right here has to be sitting under. So the shroud around here, this has to be under this area right here, and then you could put the nuts from up here. So I'll just I'll put this down, I'll change to both sides, and we'll see each other in a couple of seconds. Alright, so like you guys see, this side is now going to here, and we have a little bit less place over here. So we're just gonna slide it back. That went back on way easier, by the way. So I'll just have to, I guess, align it, and then you could just spin the water pump from what I've seen to go in. Well, actually from what I've done, it should, just like that. Why is it still hitting? Oh, I'll have to move that then. My phone's ringing. Okay. So now it's hitting onto here. So I had moved this and I forgot to put it back into place, so I'll just move it back. So that's tightening. Oh, no, I'll need the other one. So I had the, there's a little, oh, is this too? No, that's good. I had a little, what you call them, the fasteners, or the, honestly, I don't know how you guys would call them, but I forgot the name, and now this is on there. So okay, let's take this back out. It's a lot of trial and error, guys, when you've never worked on these cars. So don't be too mean in the comments saying I'm a noob. I know I am. This one is definitely hard to get to. Let's see. Let's just tighten it back down properly. So I went ahead and bought some coolant as well, guys, and some distilled water. So once we're done with this, I'll be able to fill it back up. I think that should be good. Let's try and put the fan back on and spin it and see if it hits. Ooh, I think it will. I think once it's tightened all the way, it will. I'll have to find a solution for that. Let's install the fan back on. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely gonna hit. Huh. Could it be that this way it wouldn't hit? It would be like that. I think it might be the problem here. I guess there's a way of these fans that, yeah, that makes sense. It would be like that because these curve inwards and these curve outwards. So this is how it should go in. So this would be on the other side. Oh, would be here just flipped or no. Would it be? That wouldn't make sense though. Or could it just be flipped around on the other side? This is confusing, guys. Let's see, let's try to fit it in first. Come on, just go on, please. It's really not easy to have it. I don't know how I did it the first time. I'll try it with the tool. Let's try it with the tool here. I have to like hold it and turn this tool at the same time, but there's no space. Okay, let's see now. Is it even? No, it's not even threading, guys. Let's see without this again. The thing is that if like this way, it's not protruditing outwards, so. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I think I got it. Okay, let's see if it hits once it's tightened down. Yeah, it does, see? It hits here. So, solution would be flipping it around or even just loosening this and going up more. Let's try that first. I left this one here. And make it face upwards more. See if I can fit my hand in there. Okay. And now it's pretty much inaccessible. Huh. Would it be accessible with a extension like that? I don't know how to do this, guys. Because now it wouldn't hit, would it? Let's say I screw it into the max. Would it hit? Yeah, it would. Okay. Let's see. So there's definitely a lot of clearance in the back here. Oh, maybe I had it right, but since it wasn't screwed in all the way, oh. I think, guys, I had it right in the first place. So this on this side, but since it wasn't screwed in all the way, it was hitting here. I think that's my issue. I'm pretty sure that's my issue, guys. So let's place this back in the way it was originally, which was like this. But a little bit more up, just like that. We'll screw it back in. Okay. Make it nice and tight. There we go. So now I'll go ahead and flip this the other way. So this is gonna go on this side, which will make this portade a bit more, but since we're gonna go getting closer, it should get away from this side. Let's try that, guys, and we'll see each other again in a couple of minutes. All right, so you guys missed me putting the belt and the belt tensioner back on. That was a complete nightmare. Let's just hope this works. Well, now at least the tensioner is back on with the belt. So this, I went by the top and then straight back down here. Okay, there we go. Now this should. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Yes, guys. I think we did it. I think we did it, boys. It doesn't rub on anything, right? No? No, okay. Let's tighten it. Holy moly, boys. I know there's this hose that's left, which I think I'm gonna do at last here. So let's, tightening is gonna be to the left. So I'm gonna put this over here. That should be pretty tight. I mean, you guys saw how hard I was going there. Let's get this on. Let's get this onto. Now at least, now we have belt tension, which should help us technically. Okay, let me put this on first. Okay, yeah, that's tight. Yeah, see, now it's spinning without that spinning. Okay, perfect. And anyways, if I'm not mistaken, it shouldn't tighten itself when I start the car, since it is reverse threaded. So that means when that spins, that should tighten itself to proper spec. Okay, let me just double check, make sure everything is on there nice and tight. The belt is in good shape. That's not going anywhere. This is tight. I didn't touch anything at the bottom of the line over here. Coolant reservoir is tight. Okay, good. Let's put the belt tensioner cap back on. That clipped in. Okay. So the belt is free flowing. That's good. Let's get this hose back on there, which I believe went something like this. Yeah, okay, so let's get this side on first. Let's just move this like that so I can have access to it. Let's get this, no, I think it was the other way around. I think this went like that. And then it went on. Yeah, this would make more sense. Okay. So this is on. Let's untighten this little fastener. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, guys. I'm just gonna pray that nothing is going to go bad. Let's just untighten this bad boy till we can get it back on the top of the hose over here. This should be good enough, right? Should be? No? It's not? Okay. Let's go looser. It's hard to loosen it when there's nothing to grip on. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's loosey-goosey. Let's get it back on there. More looser? More looser, question mark? Okay, I'm at the max now, so this will have to do it. So let's push it on. It's over the bottom here. Keep pushing it all around. I mean, I'll take, yeah, let's not put that there. I think I'll take this side and push it at the bottom here, which should be helping it. Here's what I'll do. I'll get it there. Oh wow. That cleaned it up a little bit. I forgot this hose was all dirty on the inside. Do I have something I can clean this with? A brush of some kind. That's all probably debris. It's like dried up coolant. On this side there isn't any. Okay, let's get this right over here and then we'll fit it on. Yeah, I think that's proper. We're getting there, guys. All right, that's on there nicely. Now let's get this one. Oh, I have a bug in my ear. Nice. Okay, let's get this one onto here at the same time. Just the bottom that's not on. So let's get the bottom first and then the top. These holes are tight, eh guys? So we'll loosen it. And then once everything, oh yeah, it's true, I tightened these so they don't go anywhere. I forgot about that. That's why I had issues. Okay. Put this right here and then back on you go. There we go. Nice. Now let's make sure it sits properly here. Okay, should be nice all around. The engine bay does need a deep clean, by the way, guys. I do know that. Might address that in a future video. Okay, that's nice and tight. That's definitely not going anywhere. And this one as well. How did this fall here though? Wait a second. Huh? This one's not tight. There's no way this is tight. Well, it's tight because it's on there, but it isn't tight. Tightened down, I should say. There we go. Okay, better access to it. I'm just making sure that if ever I need to access this again, guys, it is easy. Nice and easy. Yeah, that's tight. Let's make sure this one here is tight. Okay, let's keep turning this one a little bit more. I forgot how these clips are called. Okay, that's tight. This here's tight. This here's tight. That doesn't spin out. Looks like it's tight. I think we might have done it, guys. I think we might have done it. First startup is gonna be a little rough. I don't think I'll put the air box back on. Should I? I'll put the air box back on. Alright guys, let's do the air box. So for the air box, it's pretty much straightforward. You want to get this over here. So this part falls in right like that. Just like that. This part goes over here. You want to make sure that you clip in the front side first, because the front side's a little harder than the rear. I think that's it. Is it in? I heard a clip. I think it's in. Yeah, that looks like it's in. Okay. And then what you want to do is you want to put this part back in, slide these two pins in, and then you could go ahead and reconnect your MAF just like that. Okay. Tight from the front. No air gap over here. And then we'll tighten these two bolts down ever so slightly. Bolt number one. I just hand thread it first because I don't want to lose these nuts. Got him. Okay. Now let's do this. I think the E36 is gonna live a couple more, guys. A couple more months at least. Let's see where she goes after that, but this looks pretty complete. Okay, nice and tight. That's back on. This air duct here, should I put it back on or should I think we'll put it back on just for sakes. I won't tighten it down, but I will surely just slide it back on just for the airflow here. Make sure that this gets the proper airflow. That's not in properly. This has to go under if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. I don't think this side is in well. There we go. I think that's what, no? Could it not? There. Yeah, there we go. Now I got it. Pretty sure that's it. Yeah, nice and flat at the bottom here. I won't fasten it down, guys. Just for, I don't know for what, but I won't fasten it down. So I'll go grab the coolant and the distilled water as I break my glove. Amazing. This glove gave everything it could. I'll see you guys in a couple seconds when I get the coolant. Alrighty guys, so I filled up the coolant. I got my friend here on the phone helping me out with this. So I did my 50-50 mix. I filled it up pretty well, so now we're gonna start the car. We're gonna let everything run and keep adding coolant as everything runs. Check the temperature gauge, of course, make sure nothing blows up, and keep your eyes away from the fan clutch just in case that it goes flying around. Let's get it. I'm so stressed, by the way. Yo, I'm literally stressing. Okay. Start it. It's going down. Now I gotta add more. All right. See, it's there. The blade hasn't flew out, so that's that. Alright guys, so the blade hasn't flown out yet, which I'm hopeful that everything is good. The smoke coming out down there, guys, that's totally fine. That's just the, pretty much the head gasket, well not the head gasket, the, whatever, I forgot the name of it, that's leaking onto the headers. So that's why you have a little bit of smoke coming out, so don't stress, it's a BMW, there's oil in the engine bay. Okay, the blade is turning, everything's turning good. Let's check the temps. since I added. It moved, but very, very little. Let me add a bit more. Alright guys, so let's see how it goes now. Everything seems to be turning white. I see the fan clutch turning, which is a good sign. Alrighty guys, so everything is done. I did the proper bleeding, the proper adding, and I'm idling right now, and there is no overheating for now. So the needle is at the right temperature, but what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go for a quick little drive, and we'll see what happens when we do that. Let me try and not be a noob here, guys. So I will be showing you guys what I'm doing. So up to third gear. Coolant temps are still good. There's no issue with that. So we'll see pretty much what happens now, boys. I'm not too sure if I solved the issue. I think I did. I really do think I did, guys, but nope, I was not going fast enough. That's on me. Let's see here. Slow down, put the blinkers because we're not a typical BMW driver. Let's just pass this car here before I go to second gear. Okay. Not overheating as of now, boys, so I think we're good. We're driving pretty stably right now. We're just gonna take some turns here. Try to make this at least a 5-minute drive, so I have 3 more minutes. We'll see, guys. I'll see you guys once we've done the little drive, and we'll see each other in a couple minutes. Alrighty guys, so I think we're all set. I think we fixed the E36. I'll knock on glass, wood, metal, whatever the hell there is. But I think we did it, guys. Went for a 10-minute drive. I kind of risked it there. I went for a 10-minute drive. Temperature was stable. I gave it a little bit of accelerations, but not too much, just to make sure all the coolant just free flows around and everything is good. And I think we did it. I think we did it. So 2 days, 3-part videos, and the E36 seems to be back up and running. Next up, we have a bunch of other things that we need to do on the E36 before the winter comes to prepare it. And then it's winter shenanigan times. Rear-wheel drive manual BMW in the winter with a physical handbrake. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads from Tank Garage. See you, boys.